Hope you all are doing great. And this is me vlogging really after a long time. I think I should change the intro of saying it because I have been saying this and I am manifesting that actually. So anyways, today this vlog which I will be putting, it will be something special which I shot in the month of December. And but before giving the clips of those videos, I just wanted to share a story behind it. To be honest, the first time in March 2022 for my cousin's engagement, at that very point of time, I didn't have so much of attachment with Lord Krishna. Even after staying in Bhubaneswar for 4 years for my BTech in KIT University, when we made a plan to visit ISKCON in Bangalore, I was not that interested, but okay, let's visit, something like that. Like that mentality had in my mind is ISKCON and these all things are for people who are turning old. Never did I knew that I will be landing in Bangalore in that very same year. Yes, I did landed in Bangalore in the very same year. And then I used to stay in Marathahalli initially in the month of in the last few months of 2022. And we did not, like, none of my relatives, no one knew that I was actually in Bangalore. And I shifted here. I started with a job. I left that job too. And during that time, while I started with the job, maybe I think I got into the job to meet someone else. Now, who was it? While I was working there was one colleague. Now, she was from Patna. So I connected with her on the very first day of my joining. And then through her, I met another family. Now, that family is a Bengali family, and I really don't like Bengali after, I don't know, the mentality, the nature I saw in my neighborhood, my friends, my relatives, what all you say. But somewhere deep down, I didn't like Bengali people, to be honest. Oh my god, just see this. See this. Oh my god. Am I able to capture? I don't know, I didn't capture or not, but this is one beauty of staying in Bangalore, that you get to see so big planes very nearby even after flying for so many years and several number of times. Anyway, back to the point. So I met one family. One boy was there, and actually he suffered typhoid or jaundice and something, and for that reason his mother came to in Bangalore to stay with him. Now, though the guy was elder to me, but obviously a child is child, right? So there, during the Diwali time, she invited me, that my ex-colleague, she invited me, why don't you guys come out to my place, we will celebrate Diwali. I said fine, we'll go. Me and another girl, I don't really remember the name of the other girl, but her name I remember. Her name is Meghna. Other one I really don't remember, but she's from Punjab or Chandigarh somewhere. Anyways, then there I connected with that other family, then another auntie. Now later we also went to the ISKCON of Kormangla, or you can say Panathur. And I don't know what happened, but I really got connected with Lord Krishna. And later she gifted me this chanting bag and mala. I started doing that also. And when you are a part of such organizations, they tell you to do voluntary services, like serving, and also like they were doing this one day to sell the books. She asked me very sweetly. Then I said no issue, I will go. So I went, and obviously books are my first love, and I think books are something which like whenever I have faced anything in my life, I have always returned back to books. So now it's like I don't leave them, because they have been there with me every single moment. Does it breakup? Is it heartbreak? Is it whatever it is, whatever situation has come in my life, I have found that it's the only books which has helped me, which has always been with me. So then I got the Krishna book. And as I mentioned prior to that, I think in one of my Insta posts, or I have mentioned that, you know, I got Bhagavad Gita in the year 2020, but I couldn't read it. I don't know why, because whenever I turned pages, I got the book in the hope that I have always heard it. Whenever you turn any page of the Bhagavad Gita, you open any page, and if you are in a solution problem, you will get the solution by reading it. But I never connected with it, and hence I could never read it. But then I started with the Krishna book. It took me around 1-2 months, and every day I used to read 10-20 pages, to be honest. And I read, and I felt very, very calm. And I used to do the mala jap also. My parents didn't know, but I used to feel a lot of peace. Anyhow, then I started into getting job in Yola, and everything was going good. And I kept doing the reading also. But somewhere, because it's busy, world and everything, somewhere it was not happening regularly. And now when I've read Krishna book, when I've read Bhagavad Gita, and now when I look back 2 years back how I was, and now when I look at back myself 2 years later, I feel this calmness is just because of the spirituality. And now comes the main concept of this video, that is Hanumanji. Again, I never connected with him also too, but you know what I have heard is God, you don't choose God chooses you. And if this is true, then I'm really, really blessed that Krishna chose me, because I remember exactly on 9th of February, I usually don't get so much of period pain or period cramps, but 9th of February 2023, I was having a lot of pain, and I was having a lot of migraine. Usually I get migraine pain during my period or after my period because of the blood loss. Later I understood that pain happens because of the blood loss. So I was having a lot of pain, and until I get a good night's sleep, it doesn't go. And I don't know what happened, but I just lay down on my bed in the PG, and I felt as if someone just has put his hand like this on my head, and I just felt it. And I think I just felt his presence, and my pain was gone in half an hour, and that was miracle. And there is one friend of mine from BTech, my next roll number. I used to share my things with him. What this happened, that happened, and I just texted that guy, what, this has happened. And I could not because I texted him because I knew he can at least a little bit connect with it, because since knowing him for past a decade, I could connect with him. Our frequency matches, our mentality, our thought matches. But if this thing I would have said to someone else, they would have laughed at me. So I knew that there is no point of saying this or expressing it to anyone else. So anyway, I said him, and then he was like, maybe you are blessed, take it as a blessing. So I was like, okay. Then 2023, I shifted to Kodmangla side because of my job in Ola, because it was getting difficult for me to travel from Marathali to Kodmangla. It was taking around 1.5 hours, and it was very much exhausting. And at that year, I started my solo trip, and I always had that in my mind that whenever I will start my solo trip, my first trip will be to Balaji. Though I have visited Balaji several times from my childhood, my first Mundan was done there in Balaji, and I even know people who didn't even knew who was Balaji, but now they are just praising him. I have even known people who have said ki it's rather waiting there in front of him for 7-8 hours just to get darshan of him. I would just rather go somewhere and for an outing. So yes, I have seen such people also. But anyway, in 2023, when I started my first solo trip and I visited Balaji, there I just intuitively or randomly, you can say, just picked up Hanuman Chalisa. Prior to that, back when I was in Durgapur, I got Shiv Chalisa also, but I never read it. Once only I think I have read it. But religiously and religiously, I didn't read ever. So this time what happened is, I don't know why, but I picked several books from the store, and I picked Hanuman Chalisa also. And somewhere, I don't remember where, but somewhere I read this ki while you are reading something, and if you keep a water and if you then drink that water after reading it, the water has its own strength. Definitely water has its strength, because our whole body is, even if I keep the concept of 70%, this body and soul, this body, this perishable material, 70% of our body is made up of water, right? Our weight is made up of water, 70% of the weight. So I started doing that. As soon as I used to get up in the morning, I used to fill a glass of water, and I used to play Hanuman Chalisa, and I keep it. And to be honest, till date, I have never remembered or memorized any songs. I am very bad at it. I used to feel very left out and FOMO in school when girls used to sing songs in Antakshari, and I used to never participate, or you can say I couldn't participate because I never memorized. I could never memorize songs. So I was like, I didn't give any single thought, but I just kept doing it, and maybe after a few months, Hanuman Chalisa was by heart to me. And then, cut short, I think I'm speaking so much because I feel now that vlogging is much like it's a relaxing place for me. What happened is in Instagram, when you post any videos, you have to check that timer content of 1 minute and 30 seconds. So sometimes you might want to speak a lot of things, but you can't do it because of the timer, right? But here what happens in YouTube, you're free. So that's why I say Instagram short things are okay, but it's just short is temporary, and whatever is there in the long run, it has to be in the long run. Why? Because that is going to be permanent. I don't know tomorrow if I'm there or not, but I know if someone tomorrow, whoever will be watching these videos of mine, they will get something or the other knowledge from it. And as a child, I always had that wish of writing a book. So till now, I have not embarked into it. I think I started writing a book when I was in school, but then I couldn't complete it. Hope so. One day I will do that also. I will complete a book, because I always felt like when I die, I should be remembered. I should be remembered as someone. I know whoever I have met, they will know me as a sweet person. They will know me a good soul. But still, I want to leave some impression into this world, and I want people to remember me in a way that it is getting helpful for them. Anyway, a lot of self-praising has happened. So yes, Hanuman Chalisa is now by heart to me, right? Okay. Oh my God, these two pigeons are fighting. Okay. So, Hanuman Chalisa is by heart to me, and I slowly started reciting it whenever I felt scared, whenever I was feared out. I had a lot of anxiety attacks at that very point of time. Now, that's what I don't have, but even when we visited Coorg with our office people, there was this 800 meter of a trail which was pitch dark, because the resort was in the upper side and the vehicle were like, we are keeping it here. So we had to walk up, and it was pitch dark, and I always, I did my two solo trekkings. Like what all I have traveled, I have just traveled solo. People don't believe it, but yes, I have traveled solo. There also I kept chanting Hanuman Chalisa, and everyone in the trek, that was my first trek to Nandi Hill, and people were like, what, you should have got someone, because you are having this problem of tailbone issue, you should have got someone. I said, I don't have someone, because most of the people, they have visited Nandi Hill, and I don't really have someone, and I can't just keep on asking people, chalo, it's better I will just go by myself. And I think those situation has made me now so strong. So there also I kept chanting Hanuman Chalisa, because I'm really scared of dark and snakes, but I kept chanting, and to be honest, I was surprised that I got a Hanuman Ji ka temple in the middle of the forest, the middle of the hill. So like this, many coincidences has happened where I was shocked, and now I have so much of belief in him that I just can't express it. So what I believe is that it doesn't matter you visit any temple or you don't visit any temple, even if you just don't keep any god photo also, God is with you. Doesn't matter where you are and whichever temple you visit. But anyway, I wanted to visit that temple because if you visit the temple for 15 days, you have to eat pure veg. And I've been a big part coming from Bengali household. Veg to us means without onion garlic. So I was like, okay, fine. And my dad also accompanied with me. And I will be showing you those clips. I feel because of the marketing, not marketing, they are not doing the marketing, it's the our people, our generation, the Instagram and the media, which has just increased the footfall over there, where majority of the people are coming of our age in 20s or in 30s for their promotions, for marriage, for this and that. But what I felt genuinely is, it was like I went there and I really didn't have anything to ask him, because I knew I was going there to say him thank you for whatever situation and whatever thing he has given in me, and his guru, his Lord Ram, Lord Krishna, whoever it is, he has given to me, and he has been there as my protector. And I truly believe that okay, and I truly believe that if we are into a situation and it is because of our own karma, it is because of the actions we are taking or the decisions we are choosing right now at this very moment, that is building and that is shaping our future. It's all pure karma, nothing else. No one is to be blamed, and just keep believing in God, and that because some strong is there. And I just would like to say to each and everyone, whoever is coming across this video, is if you think that you are the only one who is the richest, the number one, maybe you are there, but don't ever forget, when he wants, he is actually the scripter, he is actually the director of your script. Maybe you have done some good karmas in your past life and you have worked hard, so you are getting what you are because you deserved it, right? So be blessed for it instead of being boasting about it, and don't ever forget to thank him, because the moment if you show that you are the most powerful, you are the most successful, then I'm sorry, it is not. Someone there up sitting, he is the most powerful and the most strong, and from whichever religion you belong, doesn't matter, there is someone you have to believe, and that's it. And after this, I think I have to cut short too much, or I have to put part 1, part 2. I really don't know how I will edit this video, because when I watch someone's video or vlog, I prefer it to be short and crisp, because to be honest, no one watches fully until and unless it's a very secure scene. But this video which I'm making, this I always wanted to make it from many days, wanted to say it, and finally I did it, and I'm really blessed. Okay, another one coming. My other part, that clips of those visited the temple in the part 2. For now, part 1 is enough. I think I would not bore you any other people. I would just like to end this video with the Hanuman Chalisa. श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निजमन मुकुर सुधार बरनो रघुबीर बिमल जस जो जायक फलचार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरिरु कलेश विकार जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीसति लोक उजागर रामदूत अतिरथ बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुतनामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन बिराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केसा हाथ बजराओ ध्वजा बिराजे कांधे मोह जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवर्ण केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणियत चातुर राम काज करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीतामन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सिंह दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक चलावा भीम रूप धरि असुर सहारे रामचंद्र के काज सवारे लाए सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुबीर हरिशुर लाए रघुपति कीनी बहुत बराई तुम मम प्रिय भरत संबाही सहस पदन तुम रोजस गावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे संकादिक प्रमाद मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिसा शम कुबेर दिक्पाल जहाँ ते कवि कोविद कई सके कहाँ ते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव कीना राम मिलाए राजपद दीना तुमरो मंत्र विभीषण मानो लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जानो जुग सहस्र योजन पर भानो लियो तहि मधुर फल जानो प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही जलदि लाहि गए अजरच नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुगम अनुग्रह तुमरे तेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे ओथ नाचना पेन पैसारे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा संकट से हनुमान चुरावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग प्रताप तुम्हारा है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा साधु संत के तुम रखवारे असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे अस्त सिद्ध नवनिधि के दाता अस्पर दीन जानकी माता राम रसाई तुमरे पासा सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा तुमरे भजन राम को पावे जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे अंत काल रघुपति पड़ जाए जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाए और देवता सिद्ध न धरे हनुमति से सर्व सुख करे संकट हरे मिटे सब पीरा जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा जय 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 हनुमान गुसाई कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई जो सत पार पाठ कर कोई छूटी बंदी महासुकोई जो ये परे हनुमान चालीसा होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा तुलसीदास सदा हरि कीरा की जय नाथ हृदय महादेरा कवन तनय संकट हरण मंगल मूर्ति रो राम लखन सीता सहित हृदय बहसुरो. I hope this video was meaningful to you, just to inspire you that you can do it. Just trust him. He is there. He is there, right? And I think right now the video is crossing the 23 minutes, so for sure, even after editing and whatever it is, it's gonna be like this long. So I will put the other part in this, the visiting of those temple in part 2 of this video. Till then, I hope everyone stays good, and I will be back with another video and a vlog. Till then, bye bye.